Okay, good morning, good day, good afternoon, depending on where you're at in the world. This is Wolverine broadcasting out of Ann Arbor, Michigan for the Salvation Trading Company, where we teach to our clients to trade Forex with realistic outcomes using proven price indicators and cross-pair analysis. Again, at any time, you should feel free to go to www.salvationtrading.com to our website page, and there you can see all of the follow-up trade shots from the previous week, and also the pip count for the month and for the previous months and years. Both positive and negative pips will be included in there. Also, you can then see our longer-term position trades on our weekly trades as well. Here we focus primarily on our scalping trades and on our daily trades. Now, this is a trade from January 17th, 2012 in the U.S. session on the euro dollar. Here we're looking at, again, our trading strategy here is considered a channel break trading strategy. And so what we're looking for are channels to become tested and to get an idea of when a channel is likely to be broken or when the market is going to hold price within a channel or a range, and we can trade it either way. So on a channel break trade, we do have a trading strategy that shows us when we can break a channel, and by watching that channel break, then we can look at getting taking a pair long or short going into the next channel. Now, when we're trading within a channel, we can scalp these trades within a channel. The channel break strategy is designed to produce anywhere from 20 to 80 pips, and the scalping strategy that we're going to show here is designed to produce 10 pips plus. Now, it is though, however, very low risk trade, and so you can pretty much scalp 10 pips just by following our rules of engagement. Okay, so here we are looking at scalping off the 1-minute MACD and trading off of resistance. Now, how do we know where resistance and supports are at? Well, I send those to my clients every day. So we have resistance here on euro dollar at 27.86, and then we have support at 27.72 and another support at 27.56. All right. So these are values that are sent to my clients a day in advance. So you have these, and you can plot them onto your platform and have them there, and you will see how well price will respect these areas. Now, that's the one indicator we use. The other two indicators, which are free from your broker, are your trend lines. All right, this is a 5-minute trend on this blue line, which is somewhat moving pretty well flat to long, and then we have our 1-minute trend line, which is short here, moving short. So we're somewhat counter trending on this trade because the 5-minute is what we typically look at for our market consensus, or what the sentiment is in the market, and it's somewhat moving long on euro, has been through the London session and Asian session, and just starting to turn short after we get into this trade. So we're really at and this is one of the advantages of watching the 1-minute scalping technique, is that while you trade that, a lot of times you are at the change of the trend, and that's what we are here. So let's go into this trade quickly. You can see, because it is a counter trend trade, as we go through our rules of engagement, the one thing that we cannot check off is that we are not trading with the 5-minute trend line. Okay, but that's okay. We know we're counter trending, but we're scalping it back down. We can put some safeguards in to make sure that we protect our capital. So the second question is on a checklist is price testing known resistance or support. Well, yep, we just identified that as price has come up to test resistance, come back down, test it again, and continues to try to test this resistance to see if it's going to be support or resistance. Now, how do we know if this resistance support level is going to get how do we know that it's going to go short? Well, that's our third indicator that we look for that's also free from your broker, and it's using the MACD, which I provide the inputs on the MACD levels. But and if you come into our free trial, you'll get those inputs as well. But what we look for on a MACD is we look for the fast-moving average, the red line, that's our fast-moving average, to cross underneath the slow-moving average, which is our green line. Okay, so we're just above the zero line here as we're coming down through back down to test this resistance support level, and you can see our here's our three trigger elements that we teach. We have our convergence, fast-moving average converging with the slow-moving average. We have our crossover, fast-moving average crossing over the slow-moving average to the short side, and then we start to have divergence. You can see the histogram also starting to develop some divergence here. So we have our three trigger elements triggered here. We're breaking through this resistance support level, and this tells us that we're starting to get more sellers into the market than buyers. And we already know we tried to break down once, and so now we're just waiting for our last, our 1 minute MACD is crossing over the slow moving average to the short side. No high impact news coming out, and now we're just waiting for our last piece of evidence, and that is, do we have cross pairs fueling a trade? So yes, we've been waiting for the dollar to strengthen. So the dollar strengthening here, and the euro sterling is shorting. And so with the dollar strength, that's going to short the euro. That's the additional fuel that we need it's been primed, and now it's just fueling short here, following the trend, the 1 minute trend line. And we have divergence, so we know that we do have sellers coming into the market here trying to short this euro dollar down. And as long as we have that divergence, we should see additional shorts on the euro dollar. So we entered it, and here's the live trade call. This is a live call. We traded a short at 27.85, so we got in, and my exit strategy is designed to take off your first major position when you get your 10 pips plus your spread. We're only risking 10 pips, so we want to make sure that we protect our capital at that point. So I took 16 pips off at 27.69 as we just broke below the 72 support. Remember, this is a predetermined number, and it came back up to test it again. And then the MACD lines here, you can see if we follow this down, the MACD line started to short again here. We started to get more divergence to the short side, and divergence is everything in Forex. So we get divergent short, that's going to take price back down again. So I have a small position remaining on this as we come down to the next level of support at 27.56. Let it break that support temporarily, because our MACD lines are still shorting, and our MACD lines are still diverged short. But here we are at lower extremes, and for the reason we get into the trades, or the same reason we should look at getting out of the trades, same indicators. There's our three indicators where MACD fast moving average is flattened at lower extremes. See how low we are from the zero line. And so that's telling us that we're starting to get buyers back in the market. Time to look at getting out. We could have got out a little bit earlier down here at 35. I waited for the divergence to start to develop on the way back up, and we got out at 27.48 for a total of 37 pips. Okay, now again, I went through this pretty quickly, but you feel free to go to our website at www.salvationtrading.com, and if you go to that website, then you can review again all the previous week screenshots at your leisure. These you'll have the screenshots fully marked out there, and they won't be narrated, but they are. You'll see how these trades work, and we post both positive and negative trades, and they're all live trade webinar conditions on those screenshots. Okay. And then you can feel free to join us for a 10-day free trial. I'm still offering this free for now, so I would take advantage of that while you can. So 10-day free trial, and you get all the live webinars the first 2 hours of every market session every day, where I provide training, trade setups, and take live trades like you saw on this past slide. All right, if you have any questions, please go to our website, love to have you come aboard and give us a try. And we'd love to see you there. So God bless and trade safely, and see you when we can. Thank you for your time.